Well, I'm going to tell you a story about basketball and magic. Not the team magic, but the art of magic. Uh, Several years ago, I had a friend of mine who was a magician when I lived in Indianapolis, and he wanted to take me to this bar. It's called Plump's Last Shot. And the, the bar was named after the owner's father. His father's name was Bobby Plump. Now, if you saw the movie Hoosiers with Gene Hackman, the story about how a small town high school in Milan, Indiana, won the state championship basketball tournament that year, that's what the movie's about. Well, Bobby Plump was the kid who shot the last shot that was the winning shot for that tournament. So it just so happened when we were there at the bar, Bobby Plump was there. So the owner's father was there, and when he found out we were magicians, he said, "Show me some magic. I want to see some magic." So we entertained him with a little bit of magic, and then he proceeded to tell me a story about how when he was in college from Butler University there in Indianapolis, he was enlisted into the all-star basketball team and was sent to New York City to play basketball. He had a roommate who was also another basketball player who had an interest in magic. And the two of them went to a local magic shop while they were there, and the kid who was interested in magic wanted to buy something, but the owner didn't have it or couldn't find it. Well, later on that night, he said there was a knock on the door, and there was the owner of the magic shop, and he had brought the item to his roommate. And he says, "I don't know who this basketball player was. I don't know whose magic shop it was. I don't remember any of that. All I can tell you is the roommate basketball player was from Wichita, Kansas." So I started thinking, wait a second, who do I know from Wichita, Kansas who might have been playing basketball during that time? And sure enough, it was Joe Stevens of Stevens Magic Emporium. I contacted Joe, and Joe said, yes, that was me. He remembered that incident. In fact, he said the owner of the magic shop was Al Flosso. So, isn't that interesting how that unfolded? And I contacted Joe and told him about Bobby Plump, and he didn't know that Bobby Plump was the kid who shot the last shot for that tournament and how the movie was made around that story. So Bobby Plump asked me, he said, "Make sure you tell Joe to get a hold of me, and I want to talk to him after all these years." And they're both still alive. And I don't know if Joe ever contacted him or not. I never asked him. But I thought that the story was very interesting, how it unfolded the way it did. So there's a little bit of magic and basketball for you.